Hello and welcome to the Friday Night Craft and Chill. It's almost Saturday morning Craft and Chill at this point, but here, let's move that over there. Alrighty. Oh, how's everyone doing? We got Fat Red here. Yeah. Naps do happen. Laziness happens. What's going on, Ed? So, Fat Red, in case you didn't know last week, Ed did fall asleep. But he had, I think it was a root canal, you said, right, Ed? Which, fair enough. Friday morning, yeah. I have not had to have any more trips to the dentist recently. Well, I can't afford any more trips to the dentist. Maybe next year. We'll see. I find peeling my lid satisfying. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Yes. Yeah, the dentist is expensive even with insurance, but Ed, I put it off for so many years or decades. It was getting to the point where I could didn't have much chewing surface in the back, so yeah, I got that, but I got a lot of stuff taken care of, so it's significantly better than it was. Mostly taken care of. I just got to, that is really, really watery. I still have a couple of wisdom teeth that need to come out, but they're not giving me too much trouble, and I'm not exactly in a hurry. Yeah, this... I remember this blue kazoo being thicker. I guess this paint is just old. Let's see, what other ones do we have? We got True Blue. Who else is here? Hello, this is from Brazil. Congratulations to the channel and to the friends watching the live stream. Thank you. Ian, what's up? Ian? That's gotta be Ian. My brain. Where's Tripty? Hey, what's up, Tripty? How you doing, man? to be deep navy. Oh, heck no. This is the color I need, and the paint is not wanting to be. Alright, let's see if that's any better. That looks the same. It looks the same. Alright, whatever. We'll just do a few coats. What are you gonna do? Be hot in Texas. Paint is funny. It's not hot right now, Ed, but I'm trying to think when I got this blue Kazoo, and I feel like it was 2 years ago. So, you know, it's been sitting around for a while, and some paint that does almost nothing to, and other paints, apparently 2 years is enough for it to just fall apart. I'll just go ahead and blast the whole thing. That'll make it easier to... let me see. This week... What have I had going on this week? Anything of interest? Really, it's been a pretty normal week. I got some lettuce growing in red Solo cups. I'm trying to see how that's going. It's probably not going to turn out. I have a little tiny grow light. I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Perhaps I will upgrade. And that's actual lettuce, not none of that funny lettuce. Yeah, Fat Red, but it's complicated. It doesn't get quite as much light as it should. And some of my windows that do get light have solar screens on them, and I can't take them off. My patio faces the south, but because of the way the building is built, there's a bump out for the stairwell. So, and the way the sun cuts across, it cuts off a lot of it. Depends on the time of year. I have one window that doesn't have a solar shade on it that is sort of southern facing, but gets mostly indirect sunlight. I'm going to try some herbs there, like, like some dill, or I have a pretty big rosemary plant outside, but I'm worried if I bring it in, I'm going to get bugs all over my other plants. So I don't know what I'm doing with that, but we'll figure it out. Larger, darker, let me see here. What? TD3 Trooper. Troy, what's happening? We're gonna need you to come in on Saturday 000 and Sunday too. Thanks a bunch. What's up, my dudes, with the 18-month member chat, Troy? Look at that, 18 months, wow. The time, where does the time go? Thank you, Troy. One more to go. 20. Yeah, wow. Just finished my Mandalorian Forge kit bash from a coffee maker. You know, I can definitely see that. Is it the kind with like the what is it, like the cappuccino maker with the metal cone looking thing? That might be a bit too fancy, though. I'm sure you could probably do it from any kind. Well, yeah. I guess if you took the basket out and put it underneath. was going on with Rad? Did they have a storm up there, man? I haven't been paying attention. It's probably about time for a snowstorm up in that direction, I would guess. Oh, okay. Torrential rain. Yeah, honestly, things have been kind of weird with YouTube the last several months. They keep, I don't know if they're testing new things or what they're doing. Yeah, it's all the updates for sure, Ed. You know, like the chat XP system. Like, I don't even know what the... I don't even get what the real purpose of that is. I mean, it's cool, I guess, but... Oh, they put add to over the chat? I haven't even noticed that. That kind of rhymed. The old coffee can lid paint palette. That's right, Famine. I'm just flexing my giant budget that I have right here with this coffee can lid. But man, I've been using the coffee can lid since I was, I don't even know, 15 maybe? Painting Warhammer miniatures poorly. Actually, just mentioning the coffee can lid has me thinking of coffee. But we're going to go with the Earl Grey because I'm set up for that. Well, now we got brown, we got a gray tower, and the blue chalet. I'm thinking I might make this one red. Could be red, could be... Largo's lair. What's going on, Largo? Famine says, I bought a little paint palette from Michaels and it's too cosmopolitan for my blood. Yeah, there's one in the lid of my little brush thing. And you know, this is like airtight, right? So it would keep the paint probably for days. You could see how many times I've used it. Never. Where's Largo? Did someone say Earl Grey? Make it so. Yes. Indeed. Rip your Keurig. Anything that can hold a wet towel. Right, exactly. Orange and blue are the dynamic duo. Orange. Yeah, orange probably would look crazy. I don't know. I feel like we just got over Halloween. I do like the orange creamsicle color combo, though. That does look pretty good. I wasn't allowed to touch the coffee cans when I was young. My dad saved them all just in case. Yeah, I know. Like, coffee cans are pretty good for that stuff. My mom gave me a white tray to use. A background for my Insta photos. Oh, yeah, well, whatever works. Nothing is over. You put it in the fridge between paint sessions? Wow, Largo, that's interesting. I didn't realize you would do that. You stick acrylic paint in the fridge. You know, now that I think about it, house paint won't dry usually under 55 degrees, they say. It takes a long time, so I guess putting it in the fridge might do that. I'm missing a piece right here, but here's a 1/12 space thing with the old orange creamsicle color scheme. Man, yeah, I need to... Oh, I never finished that, actually. That's right. I just kind of had them set there. I never put them officially in place. What did I use this for? I can't even remember. That was years ago. But, yeah. Nothing on here is painted. This is... Well, actually, no. This is painted white. But all of this is just EVA foam. I was like, could I make something without painting anything? That would be kind of cool. You can do that with house paint. Put my tray into the fridge. Wow, okay. That's funny. I never thought of that. I've always avoided painting outside when it was cold, but I never thought about that. That makes perfect sense, though. You know what? Man, painting the insides of these windows is absolutely going to kill me. Whatever, we'll just do what we're doing. Deal with the self-torture later. What's your chill tune? These are Largo. These are literally the same chill tunes that I have used for every single live stream I've done in the last 3 years. I mean, there might have been a couple of times where I tried something different. It's the what's that stuff called? Xmod Matt is the YouTube channel. It's chill vibes and relaxing gaming music. Yeah, chill vibes and relaxing gaming music mix 3 hours. I've changed it a few times, but every time I change it, honestly, I get copyright warnings. This one, 0 copyright warnings ever. So I'm just sticking with it for now. Maybe in another 3 years I'll change it. We'll see. Paintbrush and a plastic backing. Okay, now we're getting all the real tips right now. I mean, paintbrush you can clean pretty easy. The really pain in the butt thing is the roller pads. That would be great, I think, if that would work. It would probably work. If it's working with a paintbrush, I don't see why it wouldn't. Throw the roller pad in there. Or the whole roller frame in a bag, I guess. Hey Dave, just some random little buildings. That's what we got right there. Alright, now we need... some honey. Godzilla skate ramp. Yeah, exactly. You know, all these suggestions is making me think of English color palette. Yeah. Close, I guess, huh? Yeah. All these suggestions making me think of those videos that guys make where it makes absolutely no sense. They're like, okay, first you do this, first you do that, and it's just rage bait. It would be funny to do that with all of these. You know, like Fat Red's, like you poke a hole in the bag, you stick the bag in the tray, you pour the tray in, you pour the paint in the bag, and then you pick the bag up and the paint just pours out of all the holes that you poked in it. I get that's not what you were saying, Fat Red, but it would be funny to portray it that way. Painting your front door is good luck. I mean, it depends on what you mean by paint. It might have saved Pharaoh a little bit of grief back in the day, but aside from that, I'm not sure I've heard that one. Painting your red. Yeah, I mean, actually, painting it red, that actually ties together with Pharaoh, Passover, all that, for sure. Maybe that could be like a sort of modernized adaptation of that folklore. Hey, what's going on, Briscoe? Dave, I don't really use primer on foam, so no. But have I ever used primer before? Sure. You know, with plastic and with metal. Use primer on wood? I don't think I really use primer on wood. There might have been a couple of times when I first started out that I used like gesso on foam, just for like a uniform background, because of the type of stuff I was painting on it. But it's not really, I don't know, I haven't found it really necessary. Uh-oh, got some blue in here from somewhere. Keep it PG-13, Fat Red. YouTube has been a bit wonky lately. Yeah, Largo, they were just talking about that. Oh, or we were just talking about that before you got here. It's been, they're, you know, figuring out ways to extract more money from the cattle. Dave McGivern. I do see a ton of Goose Gang members on here. Yeah. Yeah, that seems very likely. Has Rocco done any live streams or anything recently? I know he's been blowing and going with all the shorts and everything. He's been doing good with his content. It looks like he's definitely been growing a lot. Why are hatreds common censored? Oh. Just keep it PG-13. Sealer on what? Yeah, that sealer is. Yeah, I mean it's easy, right? You just spray it on. With foam, it's a pain in the butt because the foam doesn't like the aerosol. This almost doesn't need a second coat. That's crazy. That brown covered really well. Let's take a look at the blue kazoo. Is the stream still up? Wow, that's crazy. I wish Rocco would live stream more. I still need to pick up a Goose Fava figure. So my computer just died. Froze a minute. Yeah, it didn't give me a power warning, but the power brick wasn't plugged in from my laptop, and it just completely cut off. Everything shut off. Both monitors, everything, and somehow it just... Man, that was cool. Well, it's nice to know that it just picks up like that with the power just going off. That's cool, I guess. And it booted up with everything open still. OBS is open. It's a little bit of that MacBook magic, I guess. Alrighty. It made a noise too. I was like, what the heck just happened? It went like a power. Oh, don't touch that. Damn it. Try to paint all these windows in. Oh my god, that's gonna be horrible. Where's pavement? Pavement's a little more watery. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, with all the edges irregular, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, honestly, the smarter way to do this would be not carve it all from foam and just put a different material on here to make these windows. But it's too late for all that. We're not trying to be smart. I don't get it. Why is his chats hidden? Like, is there a reason? Wow. It's pretty lame. Shadow Bane. You've been talking too much smack, Fat Red? Is that what's going on? Yeah, Fat Red, that's kind of how it goes, man. Everything at once. Maybe I'll make that door red. I'll have to think about that. The roof could be gray though, but maybe we'll do a different gray. Pavement gray, where do we want this one? Ah, screw it, we'll use the pavement gray. Red door. Yeah, I think a red door would look good on that. They might all end up having red doors, except the red building. We'll see. Oh, here's the deep gray. Stick with the pavement. Red getting smudged by YouTube minis. Partial to TARDIS blue myself. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. That's true. Red doors are kind of my thing. Still getting some run over, but I'll go back and touch it up. What's beyond the red door? Nothing like the green door. Who's on first? Man. These chats, I tell you. Stay away from the brown doors. Nothing good comes out of that. It's usually true. There's some red doors on these. Ooh. Crap. Come on, eyes. Can't even see what I'm doing, man. Lots of touch up. Yeah, so I honestly might have done better freehanding that, but whatever. That was way too much paint for what I'm about to do. Largo. I have no snacks set aside for tonight. I'm out of bananas. I'm out of cookies. Oh, you know what? I made muffins earlier. I made some the Jiffy Mix cornbread. This is their muffins. They don't have real... It's blueberry muffins, not real blueberries, but they're not too bad. My mom likes them. So I lied. I do have a snack for tonight. I was waiting for that. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! I'd offer you a Christmas tree cake, random, but I don't share. Yeah, I know that about you, Ed. What's the difference between being a channel member and a Patreon? Is this like a trick question, Trip D? Christmas tree cakes are covered in green flock, so no big loss. Man, I saw an account, I don't remember if it was on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It was the car grass guy or something like that. And he covered his entire car in like outdoor grass mats. So the whole thing, it was like totally flocked, a real car. I wanted to send it to Ted, but yeah, I think it was on YouTube. And I don't have Instagram on that phone. The secret decoder ring? Yeah, I don't know about that secret decoder ring, Largo. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. I don't know how long that's gonna last. My mom is not feeling great, which happens pretty much every day, every other day, but right now she's just not feeling too good. Not exactly sure if it's anxiety or an actual physical sensation. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Patreon member of famine. I had to go to Patreon. So look. Yeah, it went through YouTube. Patreon, I think you have a little bit more control, maybe. And it's not tied directly to YouTube. I think they both have their ups and downs. I like the idea of a Patreon. And with a Patreon, you know, you can do share files and things like that as well. Yeah, it is tough, Largo. That's for sure. Ah. Let me go check on her again. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. Good question, Ed. How is the pub business, Largo? And good night, Troy. Pub biz is slow. It's the rainy season. Perfect time for the pub, right, Ed? Well, I mean, I guess that depends if you're targeting locals or if you're targeting tourists. I imagine there's probably less tourists during the rainy season. Now, Largo, how can I disclose top secret information such as this? Our bar is partially open air, local spot, and the street gets muddy. Okay. I see. Although it wasn't the intent, I feel like the color scheme of this can get, like, Americana very quickly. Because I do want white. I am planning on putting white on that. It's Jay Gonzo. What's up, Gonzo? Good evening. Yeah, thanks, Ed. I think that does look pretty cool. Maybe I'll do the door. I don't know. Might leave the door alone. That could use another coat, though, for sure. Second floor is with a naked guy who never closes his curtains. Yeah, that's a Swedish dude. So I was going to go with the dark gray there, but you know, I'm going to do all the windows dark gray too, so why not? We'll break it up with some white. guess I should have put one more coat up there. Yeah. It's the most Irish thing I ever heard. I guess could be. How many more buildings are you planning to make, Rando? Slick for a Godzilla or Ultraman display? Well, Dave, you know, the thing is, I never really have a plan. But not always. Usually I don't. But, I don't know. I am feeling in the mood to make small buildings, so it would not surprise me if there are significantly more in the near future. I was going to make a street to put them on. Kind of like this, but bigger. It is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the only thing is sometimes it leads you to not be super goal oriented. But as far as for creativity, yeah, I think it's good because you just get used to kind of just going with it. Right. Well, goofy. Dave says, I've been practicing diorama graffiti, but when I start to apply it, I just stop out of nowhere because I'm thinking, yeah. Just do it on a sheet of paper, Dave, or get like a piece of cardboard or something and just play around with it if it starts stressing you out. I mean, remember, a lot of graffiti looks crazy. It doesn't have to be, some of these guys do amazing graffiti and it looks awesome, but most graffiti you see in real life is horrible. It's just, a little, what do you call that? A throw up or a throwy? A tag. I think throwy's the bigger one. I don't know. They have all their freaking lingo. Yeah. I knew the windows were gonna be trouble. That's all right. Whew. Yeah, this one was the was the easiest one by far. I think they got drones for that now, Largo. Probably not, Largo. Although that's not a bad idea. Those kind of need a second coat in some places, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So, alright guys, I probably got to go out there and instead of going to bed, spend some quality time with dear old mom. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see some of you guys. Haven't been here in a while. Those windows remind me of the back rooms. Oh yeah, you know, that's that back room beige right there for sure. It does have that like uniform soulless look to it. A plastic panel should work as well. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. Backrooms diorama would be cool, and I thought about that a long time ago. Anyway, take care, everyone. Good night, and have a good week, good weekend. Hopefully see you guys next weekend. Later.